gentlemen, on my right, Zhang, USA. And on my left, Magee, Ireland.
So welcome back, and you can tell by the roar from the crowd, there is an Irish player on court. Chloe Magee serving for Ireland, number 4th seed, but certainly the favourite for the match. Being Zhang of USA, the Singapore player now based in the States. And Bwin destroyed tournament favourite Carolina Marin in the second round.
Bwin now based out of Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Badminton Club, also playing in the Bundesliga.
Yeah,
getting the air miles in, but she seems to be in a rich level of form at the moment.
Yeah, not only did she play in the German Bundesliga, but she played and beat Chloe convincingly in last week's round in the Bundesliga. I think it was 7-12. So big ask for Chloe. But performed well and stuck to her task in the earlier quarter-final, coming back from a set down to beat Sashina Vignas-Waran of France.
Where Bwin is strong, she has great racket skill, great hold. All her shots look the same, but she's intelligent. She mixes up fast and slow, and Chloe has to be moving her feet fast today. Even there, the cross block from Bwin. Very good wrist control. Brings it in very tight on the net. This again, there with the cross net. And this is the problem I think Chloe's going to face in this game. That Bwin's going to make Chloe's court feel like a football pitch.
Bwin has had 3 victories in her last 4 starts. Swiss International, easy win. Winning the Yonex USA International. Bit of a blip where she went down to Carolina, of course, in Scotland. And then winning the Welsh only last week.
I think she lost to Kirsty Gilmore in the Scottish Open.
It's Kirsty she lost it, sorry. I was talking to Kirsty. Kirsty was watching the match between Carolina and Bwin, and she was, she was chomping at the bit to get into this final, because she had already known she had beaten her. Then goes and loses in the quarterfinal earlier. Anthea Madsen of Denmark,
who has also just crashed out as well to Beatrice Corrales. That's 3 unforced errors in a row from Zhang.
5,
Uncharacteristic. So again, it's just great use of the court. The quality of shot there from Zhang was fantastic.
8,
Chloe having to do a lot of running. Chloe fighting well here. Strong home crowd behind her here. The beater sticks are out in full.
Been certainly one of the better attended Irish Opens in recent years. Reasonable crowds here this week. Switching, of course, to Saturday finals, the traditional Sunday.
6.
Now, I think it always makes sense to have your games in the evening because you're going to have more people here after work, after school.
Again, the use of the court, moving Magee to all 4 corners.
Her drops are well inside the service line. Her net turning it very, very strongly. That's frightening. Punch clear, clean winner off the serve.
Yeah.
Chloe stuck to the middle of the court.
It's a 4-point interval lead.
Bai Wen's racket skill is very high. She holds her shots very well, and the release speed from the racket very, very quick. A lot of these rallies, Chloe does not know what's coming until it's already over the net sometimes. Zhang not opting to take her break.
Score 5, 20 seconds. Score 5, 20 seconds. Play.
This is Ireland's last chance of getting somebody into a final here at this year's Carlton Irish Open. Scott Evans, of course, won last year and was defending this year, going out.
Nice, fantastic play from Zhang there again.
12.
She has Chloe at the moment in all 4 corners at once. But this is what happened yesterday with Zhang against Carolina. I know Carolina wasn't happy with her performance, felt she could have played a lot better. But I watched the game and Zhang just came at her and had her all over the court aggressively.
Two errors in a row now.
She's making a few. Yeah. You know, it's just
most of Chloe's errors are coming, or Chloe's points are coming off.
Yeah.
Errors from Bai Wen Zhang and very, very
3 point.
3-point.
13, 10.
Serve a long way short. Right now, Yuan Zhang, 3 points in the lead, has led from the start in this game. That's a better attacking drive cross court from Magee, putting a lot of pressure on the forehand side of Zhang.
11-13.
Lovely wrist and racket control on the return of serve. And a basic error.
Making mistakes, but
I wonder if she complacent, Alistair. You know, it's only 6 days, 7 days ago since she beat Chloe and beat her, and Chloe even said it, literally trashed her off the court. I wonder is she feeling, or has she come into this game thinking, oh, this is going to be pretty easy for me?
I think she's a money player.
Yeah.
I don't know the extent of the reason why she had to leave Singapore. I don't think it was too. I think it was down to not the best of relationships with the setup.
From what I heard, they thought she was way too much outspoken. You know, on the Asians, well, okay, Singapore is a lot more cosmopolitan than, I suppose, than the rest of Asia. But having said that, Federation felt she was way too much outspoken and had too many opinions on everything. I don't know her, so I have no idea about her personality.
Well, she's ended up at the Las Vegas Badminton Club, which I can tell you there's a rich benefactor behind that club, and she will be getting well taken care of. But she's also out playing Bundesliga, and that's going to be money as well.
Yeah.
Good money for a player of her level. And she's picking off these international challenge events, more prize money.
Yeah. Certainly the Bundesliga, one of the best, probably the best paid league in Europe for sure.
I don't know how it works when you're a national team player in Singapore, how much of your prize money you get to keep. But
I think it's effectively nothing. Everything goes back to the federation, I think. This is my problem with federation control on badminton. Too much influence, in my opinion. Oh, I love it. Beautiful shot.
They hold a checkbook up behind the court, motivator.
Obviously somebody in LA bankrolling these trips to Europe for sure.
Yeah. Oh, Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas, sorry. What a place to end up.
Very good call from the line.
First game won by Zhang 21-12.
It was called in.
Oh.
Umpire overruled the call, and I don't think Chloe really had too much to say about that. So obviously it must have been out. That's first game.
I stand corrected by David Craig, our Scottish umpire.
David Craig, we see him a lot on tour. BWF accredited umpire. I think he did a World Championship final.
Yep.
Yep.
He was there in China this year.
Very assertive. You don't mess with David on court, that's for sure. The first game to Zhang, 21-12. I suppose the wise money would be going on Zhang. Take this one comfortably in 2.
Second game. Lavo. Play.
We're back here, the second game. And interesting to see how this plays out. Chloe has to stamp her authority, get herself into this game. Again, for me there, key difference between the two players is how effectively they're using the court. Zhang managing to make Chloe run a lot further on the court today than Chloe is managing to make Zhang move. Again, just inside the line again.
It's crucial, I think, that Chloe tries to get a foothold in this game early on. Otherwise, very quickly just get away from her.
See again that rally there again. It's just, for me, it's the quality of shot. I mean, in Chloe's defense, she's under a lot of pressure, but you can't drop to the middle of the court. You've got to move the opponent. I feel a little for Chloe here, trying very hard but struggling to find answers.
Cross court. Sublime.
All four corners at once. That's what Chloe's up against at the moment. Physically draining rally from Magee.
To be fair, Zhang covered a lot of yardage in that rally also, but the accuracy of her shots.
No, she has decided, Zhang, I think, to aggressively target cutting down to Magee's forehand.
An issue, not quite sure. Referee being called very quickly. Oh, I think there's a problem with the court. I think the zip may have gone on one of the joins of the court. Good spot, David.
Okay.
Looking for some tape or maybe a seamstress.
hectic.
I bet you it's green tape.
No, this is black tape.
Oh.
Stooped in the whole thing.
There's a cross leading for the Carlton at 7:30.
That's the problem. You slip one of these teeth in these mats. All it takes is just one, and the whole lot splits.
In a similar circumstance to the Scottish Open where they had to tape the court, you remember?
That's correct. Exactly the same. Took all of 20 seconds to cure, put tape down, and then had it lifted and re-zipped in the space of 30 seconds before the next match got underway.
Cheap shape. Cheap shape.
9-2. Play.
We're back after some court maintenance. It's coming apart on the court. Tape up temporarily.
10-2.
See Chloe shaking the head. She's really battling with herself.
Service over. Lead. 10.
Again, it's the hold of the shot at the back, or the punch clear into Chloe's deep forehand, and then hunting the net, not to play net, but to move her across to the other corner. And Chloe will hit me for saying this, but she cannot deal with this style of play. And it's tough. I don't know what the solution is at the moment for Magee.
Certainly must be tough being out there because, you know, she did it in the isolation of the German league and away from home. Well, not that you're isolated in the German league, but they get serious crowds there supporting it. She's here in front of her home fans. She so dearly wants to do well. She had a great victory earlier on against Sashina. This match just seems to be going the same way as that league match did last week.
Again, you know, I'm going to pick on Chloe's first shot on the receiver's serve. It's a clear up the middle of the court. I don't even know if it reached the back. You can't do that against a player of this quality. Instantly cut down. Just wide.
14-3.
It's any consolation to Chloe. I'm not sure it would be, but you know, when Zhang inflicted the same type of defeat on Carolina Marin, she's in super form.
She battered Carolina in that second set. Carolina, one of her players on the Badminton court, silent. Wanted to get out the hall quickly. Wow.
Service over. 15.
Don't have much more than that. Wow.
Only 24 minutes gone. Really, it's looking like this American-based Singapore player is going to advance to the final.
Oh, jeez. They're using the court so well.
16. 4.
Making Chloe move huge distances on the court.
That's nice, good net. Taking her opponent on.
Zhang is determined to cut to the same position all the time. I don't know if the coaches take something from that, if it's a weak area that Zhang has worked out, but she's repetitively going back to that corner.
Chloe's giving up now, you can see that she just stopped and even go for that.
This is a relentless, impressive performance from Zhang.
Yeah, you have to say it. Very impressive. I failed to see how Corrales can break it down tomorrow.
Are you kidding?
Is that in?
Did that go in?
Did that go over? And that went in.
That's what we're talking about.
20. Match point.
With an American
4.
turn of phrase.
I'm the American here. Am I? Game over.
Game over. 27 minutes. Really, there's not much that Chloe could do against the sheer class and quality of Beilin Zhang. I certainly haven't seen quality like that on
Match won by Zhang
Badminton Europe circuit in recent times.
21.
She'll be hot favourite to lift this title tomorrow, Alistair.
I think, well, my money is on Zhang for the title. But a tough matchup tomorrow with Corrales. Corrales was a fighter.
Well, that's the thing. Beatrice is a fighter, but still, I think all the wise money will be on Zhang, and as Chloe leaves the court, so we take our leave from this women's singles next match. Men's doubles, it's the young versus the old. Number 4 seeds, European Junior champions from 2011, Chris Coles and Matthew Nottingham, against Polish veterans Adam Swalina and Przemysław Waka.